What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. I am Corey, one half of HisHerbs. We're just some small time, soon to be big time gardeners, growing food in the high desert of Southern California. All right, y'all. So I'm in the middle of taking a little break right now, a little breather. Not like I've been doing. I keep hearing something behind me, but ain't nothing there. I call myself taking a little breather because I haven't done a lot of work, but it feels like I did a lot. But we went the other day, I think it was Thursday, we went and grabbed another load of the composted manure, and I'm just now able to get it unloaded from the trailer. So I've already made a couple of mounds to finish up what we left off the other day when I was showing you what we were gonna be doing to amend our garden beds and our raised beds and everything else. I didn't get to finish that video. I didn't get to lay down the mulch because we ran out of the super poop. But we have enough now to where I think we should be okay with the amount that we have to finish out the rows and then lay down our bed of mulch. And then the rows will be done except for the last three that we got to do once we harvest the broccoli and the cabbage and the broccoli, cabbage, and the lettuce. Chard, that's what it is, chard, I think. Anyway, that's where we are today, y'all. That's where we are. So we're gonna finish up those rows, and then I'm actually gonna start. I saved enough of the super poop to be able to do this bed that's right behind the camera. That's right behind y'all right now. I have a little bit of fertilizer left, some granulated fertilizer. I'm gonna use some of that in there. Also, my goal is honestly is in terms of the granulated fertilizer and stuff like that. If I have any, is to just go ahead and get it all used up by spring. Just go ahead and throw it down everywhere. That makes sense, which is going to be everywhere, and just get everything ready for the spring. But it is one of those days that feel really good. You can see I'm out here in a short sleeve shirt. Started off with I always start off with my warmie, but as the day progresses, it always gets warm enough to come out of those things, especially when you're working. But this is one of those days like where you want to just put on your headphones, go out in the garden and just get a lot done. Yeah, it's like one of those days. So I'm not going to be using my headphones because I want to be talking to you guys instead, right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so I already have my super poop in place, just dumped them in the rows. All I'm doing is leveling everything out, making it look good, because, you know, we got to make it do what it do, baby. Because spring is right around the corner, and we got to be ready to get that work in. You know, we got to put that work in now so everything's ready for the spring. So I'm just leveling out the super poop in each row. The super poop, if you don't already know, is a free composted manure that we get from someone here locally, which has cow manure, goat, duck, geese, rabbit, you name it. Unicorn, pterodactyl, it's all in this composted manure. Right now what I'm doing is I'm putting down a layer of mulch because I want the pathways in between each row to be mulched so that, number one, it provides a clear, distinct separation between the planting rows and the walking spaces, and number two is going to help to break down in between those spaces, which is going to make that entire area more fertile, and not just in the rows, but that entire area is going to be that much more fertile. And in the end, this is what everything looked like when it was all mulched in, when the super poop was leveled out. The only thing I have to do now to put the finishing touches on it is to go back and lay down and correct the irrigation lines so that everything is in its proper place, and stake them down so that they don't move, and everything's going to be honky-dory. That's it for this space. This space is ready to be planted in, and now we're going to move on to the big square and start getting that thing ready. So over here, this is the big bed that Keisha made a couple of years ago. The soil level was actually much higher, but everything has been compacted down now. It's not tight and compacted, but it's everything has just sunk over time. Right? We actually didn't grow in this space much last year at all, as a matter of fact. So with this, all I'm gonna do is spread down a layer of leaves because I gotta make the bed right. You know, everybody, when you get in the bed and you get tucked in, you know, you sleep better, right? So I'm gonna make this bed as comfortable and as inviting as I can for the microbes that's in it. So I'm laying down a layer of leaves, not mulch. I'm just throwing them right in the bed just like that. I'm gonna dump a layer of super poop in there, and this bag of composted manure from a big box store. Yeah, we haven't used bag manure in a couple of years. I bought that bag. I bought a few bags a few years back and never used them because we started using the super poop. So we just had some left over, and I just needed that bag to just kind of top off this raised bed. That's about it. So now I'm gonna just add, make a nice 2 to 3 inch layer of compost to this raised bed. And then I'm gonna cover it with some mulch, and then honestly, this bed is gonna be ready to go. And the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a layer of wood chips, fresh wood chips, to this bed. And I know a lot of you probably are thinking, well, isn't that gonna rob the nitrogen from the soil and then starve the plants out of the nitrogen? You're absolutely right. If I was to allow these wood chips to get mixed into the soil, then that nitrogen is gonna be pulled into the wood chips to start the decomposition process or the composting process. But as long as the wood chips stay on top of the soil, you're only going to lose like surface level nitrogen to that process as the wood chips break down. So I'm not worried about it, and plus there's going to be a good chance for you guys to see how things turn out in this bed through this procedure. So no problem. And y'all, that is it. That's all that I'm doing for these beds. This is what I'm going to be doing to the entire garden this winter in preparation for the spring. And I hope you guys found some value from this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to continue to follow us on our gardening journey, here's a video for you guys to watch, and we will see you guys in the next video.